Number 1. Evil Spirit. Burkak often posts his paranormal experiences on his channel. In this episode, he is seen witnessing a terrifying supernatural event in an abandoned building. Just as he is filming, an unseen entity keeps talking to him, apparently replying to him in Turkish.
Neydi o?
The voice feels like a woman who is too sinister to hear. I'm literally trembling. He remains in the room and something shakes the rod hanging from the ceiling.
Burada bir şey var mı acaba? Buradaki... Bak.
He tries to talk with the spirit again, and it responds in a devilish voice. After that, a cloth is thrown across the room, followed by a loud voice, and the ceiling rod shakes again.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bunun içinden mi konuşuyor acaba? Müslüman mısın? Müslüman değil herhalde.
Burkak tries to keep calm and continues with his investigation. Just as he gets close to the doorway, the unseen entity throws something made of glass to the floor with an unimaginable force.
Kaç kişisiniz burada? Adın ne?
Then he asks it something, to which he gets a reply. Yagnan, which apparently means the rain in Turkish. He quickly turns his camera around and someone screams from the other room.
Ne? Oh, sırtım ağrıyor.
At last, he decides to sit and record himself whilst requesting to know the religion of the spirit, to which it responds by saying Din yok, meaning no religion. Clearly, Burak is communicating with an evil spirit who advises him to go away at the end.
Cevap veriyor.
Dinini söyle. Adın?
Bismillah.
Would you dare stay in a place like this just to record your experience? Let us know what you think. And don't forget to like, share with friends and subscribe to Mayas Slayer.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Number 2. Scary Poltergeist. This video is a selection of paranormal activities captured in Michael's home between 2010 and 2018. The first clip shows a bottle on the shelf moving as a lower cabinet door opens all by themselves in the kitchen. The bottle keeps slipping around on the shelf and another cabinet flings open with its door swinging. The spare room shows some activity where a hanger moves and some sort of box falls from the window on its own. Again, returning to the kitchen, the towel tosses into the air by itself. Another clip shows him putting up some sheets on the wall while the fridge door opens behind him. Michael hears the fridge door closing and quickly turns to see in surprise as he is alone in the house.
It's essentially green in there. Reduces the effect or matches the effect. Fluorescent white.
Then a planter on the table glides from the center of the table. After that, a cushion on the sofa gets pulled as if someone was adjusting it before sitting, eventually falling to the floor. The remote on the side also moves when the cushion drops. The kitchen seems like the most active spot for paranormal activities in the house, as the cabinets keep opening and closing.
I'm going to close this EVP recording now.
The following clip will shock you when he tries to communicate with the ghost. But before he says something, the fruit basket starts moving, almost as if it knew what he was going to ask. He is far from the basket and is surprised by it moving.
If there... What did I say? I didn't move. Hands in shot.
Then he is seen filming from across the room, and suddenly the other room's door starts swinging and shuts. When he goes there to check, everything is still.
This is what it was doing. It was just going back and forth, back and forth.
Another clip shows a chair being dragged by an unseen force and smashed against the floor. The energy moving the chair feels so aggressive. I think these might be the most authentic paranormal activities I have ever seen. Do you believe its authenticity, or did Michael just do a great job at fooling us? Number 3. Creepy Clowns of Springfield. Springfield, the neighboring historic district of Jacksonville, Florida, is haunted by creepy clowns. The clowns appeared on surveillance cameras throughout the neighborhood, and these strange sightings have been reported over time. It all begins with the first sighting, when a clown arrives at the front gate of a house and stands still while staring in the camera. Then he opens the gate and approaches the front door, looking at the camera whenever in view. Then a few days later, another horrifying clown mockingly keeps staring at a security camera. Then another clown shows up at the door of another house a few days later. He comes down to the gate to get in and displays a horrifying performance in front of the camera. His mask flashes light while he gives a bizarre performance. Then he appears to warn the homeowners to keep quiet and turns away, leaving a chilling record of his unsettling visit. Another time, a couple of clowns appear while neighborhood friends gather for a drink at a local watering hole. They stand at the door and aggressively shut it. One of the friends checks from the door glass and goes out to see where they went, but they are gone. Who are these creepy clowns of Springfield? Do you have any other interesting facts about these sightings? Number 4. Headless Waiter. The next clip is a CCTV footage of a hotel in South Africa. A group of people are conversing in the background about a strange occurrence. A hall camera is rolling when a headless waiter carrying a tray emerges in the frame. The group starts screaming as they see this. The beheaded person looks back when they scream, like he heard them. Then he continues to stroll down the end of the corridor. His walk looks quite uncomfortable. Was this a prank on the customers or a Halloween skit? Number 5. Abandoned House. Chris and his buddy Joe are out on an adventure to explore an abandoned house. Joe visited this house before and claims to have heard a dog inside.
This is the house that sounded like there was a dog inside. But today I'm back here with Chris. Where did he go?
Joe enters the property and everything looks scattered on the floor, like it had been searched. He shouts out to see if someone is there, but all he gets is a terrifying silence.
Is anybody in here?
Chris joins him after filming outdoors and instantly hears a growl in the kitchen. Both of them seem surprised. Then Joe goes on recording and reaches linking rooms that look like a big lounge as a whole.
What? Did you just hear something?
This is where you heard it, Joe?
Strangely, the house has a pretty decent interior, but it is still deserted. The property has a lot of rooms, so they are gradually exploring it.
Growling.
Just as Chris makes his way to the hall, something drops in the other room. They find a lot of Christmas decorations and clothes just lying around. Joe sees a room with a weird note on the door that says, "Everything in this room stays." And he proceeds to enter the same room. When he enters, something knocks on the door and he quickly flashes a light to see who it is.
It says everything in this room stays. What?
At the same time, another sound comes from behind. They check the room entirely, but there is no one who could be making such sounds. In the same room, they hear a bang on the window and from outside the room, which stuns them.
Alright, so this is... What the fuck was that?
Was that in the hall?
What was that? Somebody in here?
They return to the lounge area, record another loud smash, and get confused. They go back into the room with Christmas ornaments, and the door closes by itself, which their cameras can't catch, but Chris sees it. After staying there for a bit, Joe chooses to climb into the attic, where he finds nothing but wood chips spread across the attic.
You didn't hear it?
I don't know if I heard creaking or anything. That might have been the floor. I thought.
Nope. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt, Joe.
Is he moving?
Yeah.
They make one last stop in the garage before leaving. Inside the shed, everything looks left behind. Not a very haunted place, but the house felt very uninviting. What do you think?
And of course, more Christmas ornaments. All right, guys. So, I'm glad I was able to come back and do this video.